Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to The Royalty with your favorite couple, Rissa and Quan. Today's episode is coming to you from a different scene, our bedroom. And no, you're not imagining things. We decided to switch it up and bring y'all somewhere more fitting for today's spicy topic. That's right. Today we're diving deep into the world of sex and intimacy in a long-term relationship. So if you're grown and ready for some real, unfiltered adult conversation, pull up a seat, relax, and let's talk. Now, before y'all get too excited, let's be clear. We're not about to share every little detail, but we are going to keep it real about the shifts that happen in a couple's sex life over time, especially after having kids. We'll also touch on how to keep your partner satisfied, what's changed for us personally, and yes, the do's and don'ts of the bedroom. Honestly, I'm a little nervous to get into it, not because I'm shy, but because I feel like this time we're opening up in a way we haven't before. I'm that lady in the streets, freak in the sheets type, but I don't always love talking about it out loud like this. Quan, on the other hand. Oh, he doesn't mind getting into the details. He's way more open than I am when it comes to this topic. And it's funny because we know you guys are very curious about our sex life, like almost too curious. We've seen the questions y'all send in, especially after those old dancing videos. The way we moved together in those clips really got people imagining things. We're Caribbean, so yeah, we grind, we whine. But some of y'all are out here thinking we're just wildin' out 24/7s. But let's clear the air. Real life doesn't always match the fantasy. And honestly, there's a whole lot that goes into maintaining intimacy over the years, especially when you add work, kids, and responsibilities into the mix. So today, let's rewind a little and talk about how things started for us. In the beginning, we were young, wild, and honestly had a lot more time. We were all over each other, like every time we linked up it was going down. Multiple times a day wasn't even out of the ordinary. We were still new to each other, and there was that thrill of showing off, proving what we could do. Quan was trying to impress me, and I was trying to let him know I'm no amateur either. There was just an energy that came with being new, fresh, and carefree. Fast forward to now, almost a decade into our relationship, and things have shifted. We've got kids, careers, stress, goals, and way less free time. There are weeks where we don't even do it at all. And yeah, people are surprised when we say that, but it's the truth. It doesn't mean the love is gone or the spark is dead. It just means life gets real. Quan used to joke and call me a grandma sometimes when things slowed down, and I'm not gonna lie, we had some real arguments about it. He'd come home from the gym all energized and ready to go, and I'd just be like, "Sir, I'm exhausted. I birthed 2 babies, I worked, I cleaned, I'm tapped out." And then he'd ask, "Are you not attracted to me anymore?" And ladies, you already know that part is frustrating because for us, it's not always about attraction. It's about mental space, energy, hormones, all of it. But a lot of men take it personally, and that causes tension. So yes, these conversations can get heavy, but they're necessary. You've got to talk about these things to keep growing together. Quan gets that now, and we've both learned how to communicate better about our needs. But let's talk about frequency, just to keep it all the way real. Back in the day, 5 times a week minimum, sometimes even twice a day. Now, some weeks we go without, and it's not even weird anymore. We just understand each other better. The pressure is off, and we make space for intimacy in other ways too, through cuddling, connecting emotionally, supporting each other. Sex is important, but so is emotional intimacy, especially in the long run. Now let's lighten things up a bit and get into the bedroom do's and don'ts because whew, this is where it gets funny. Quan's biggest don't? Anything involving the booty. Period. Not happening. He's heard all the stuff about male G-spots and exploration, but he's not budging. That line is drawn. And honestly, that's fine. To each their own. We don't judge anybody's preferences, but everyone has their boundaries. That's part of intimacy too, respecting each other's limits. Now let's be clear, we're still having fun. We're still experimenting, just differently. The freakiness doesn't die, it just matures. We've learned that sex doesn't have to be wild or constant to be meaningful. It's about connection. It's about knowing your partner deeply. And sometimes it's about having those awkward, "Okay, babe, what are you into right now?" talks that make you laugh and bond even more. The truth is, your sex life will change in a long-term relationship. And that's okay. The key is communication, honesty, patience, and keeping the flame alive in whatever way works for you. Whether that's date nights, sexy texts, trying something new, or just holding each other after a long day. It all matters. So, to everyone out there wondering if your relationship is normal because things aren't the same as they were in the beginning, yes, it is. We promise. Life changes, people evolve, and love deepens in ways you can't imagine at the start. Just keep showing up for each other, keep talking, and keep that door open. And hey, if y'all still have spicy questions for us, keep 'em coming. We might just do a part 2 after the kids go to sleep. Thanks for tuning in to You Think It, We Say It. Until next time, stay grown, stay real, and stay connected.